Welcome back. You know, temperatures have been soaring over the last couple of days. Yesterday, we hit 100 degrees. And as the temperatures continue to rise, so do the utility bills. Utility bills. We found a way to help keep the cost of cooling down. I had a chance to stop by Green Energy of San Antonio for some more information. Take a look. Well, you know all about Green Energy Barrier. They've been good friends of the San Antonio Living Show for several years now. And this morning we're at their brand new location. John Ramos is joining us to tell us a little bit more about what all of you need before it gets too hot in San Antonio. This is a fun story because you guys walked into San Antonio Living a couple of years ago with this new product called Green Energy Barrier, and none of us had ever heard of it. And your brother Richard took me into his attic where it should have been probably 180 degrees in the middle of summer. It wasn't. It was 80 degrees. And it's just an amazing product. For people who maybe missed that, tell me a little bit about how it works.
Green Energy Barrier is an aluminized film that we place into the attic. Okay. And what this is designed to do is reduce the attic temperature by about 50%, which means that your attic temperature is going to be running ambient to what's outside to within about 12 degrees.
Yeah.
What that means in the end is that your living spaces are going to be a lot more comfortable.
Okay.
Your cooling and heating units are going to run a lot more efficiently, which translates to savings to the homeowner.
So if you're not familiar with the Green Energy Barrier, it's different than a lot of the things out there. I have fuzzy pink stuff in my attic, I know that. Some people have some different kinds of products, but why is yours better?
Well, the way the marketplace is set up, there's barriers out in the market that you're going to find priced out at 88.99 cents a square foot that are just complete aluminum foil, and here's what happens.
Yeah.
They're very delicate materials. Some of these materials, when you dissect them, are really just paper-based materials on the inside, okay? With the conditions that we have here in Southwest and especially in San Antonio, you want something that's going to last, something that's going to perform to the highest level,
right.
Something that's it's an investment, and you want, most people that make an investment only want to do that once, okay? The reason for Green Energy Barrier, this isn't paper, this isn't plastic, this is not aluminum foil. It's a high-grade material, extremely reflective, one of the most reflective in the industry with the necessary permeability scales. And what that means to the homeowner is we're not going to trap moisture in your attic, okay?
Now, guys, you can actually see the video of me going into the attic where it should be super, super hot. You can see the temperature, and you can see that it's not hot up there. And if you still don't believe me, then the next thing to do is check with customers. And Peggy and Gary are here joining us this morning. You guys have had this installed in your house. Why did you decide to go with the Green Energy Barrier?
Well, we've tried everything else. We've put insulation in our house. We've done the spray-in type. And while it did work a little bit, it just didn't work as good as we needed it to.
Okay.
So we put this product in, and it just works tremendously, you know.
As a homeowner, I want to know, how long did it take? How many days were men in the house working? And, you know, a lot of times things take a long time. How about for you guys?
Well, in this case, it normally would take 1 day for the install. But the guys did take a break, and I think in part because that spraying insulation got in their noses and they had nosebleeds. Wow. So they took the afternoon off and came back and finished the job another day.
So the product you had before was actually peeling off, and it could have been very hazardous.
Yes, they came down, they looked like Tinkerbell. They had the metal flakes were all over.
They really did.
I mean, seriously. And I work from home, and my office is on the 2nd story, and I can tell you for a fact that I actually had to go get a sweater during the next week because we didn't adjust our automatic control on our thermostat. It was actually cold, like meat locker cold in my office.
So you felt the difference, but what about the difference in the bill, the heating and the cooling bill in the house?
Well, we've had it for just over a month, and our bill went down. The average cost per day was $3.55 last month. Then this month it went down to $3.07.
Wow. So it's getting hotter and the cost is going down.
You know, it's really amazing to me how something so small could make such a big difference in one's life.
Yeah.
You know, not only has the comfort level of our house become much better, but the quality of our life is a lot better because now we can use that part of the house which before we just couldn't use. It was just too hot up there to go into that room. So it's really great. We're really
Glad to
happy
hear.
with it.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that it's working. Now, when you come out here to the Green Energy showroom, you're going to be able to take a look at the Green Energy Barrier, but you guys have a lot of different products here. Gutter Pro, another
Gutter
product.
Pro. We have Gutter Pro, we have our Snap Block, we also do our ridge venting. We're also introducing Green Energy Barrier window coatings.
Okay.
The same technology that we can place in your attic, we now have it for your windows to help with those hot windows around the house, to really enhance the performance of your energy efficiency.
And that leads me to our special offer for our San Antonio Living viewers. The way you guys have worked it, you're going to help me get the Green Energy Barrier, but also introduce me to the windows.
Yes, for every homeowner that purchases a Green Energy Barrier, we're going to install we're going to coat 4 standard windows for the homeowner, absolutely no charge.
All right. Thank you guys for having me out. Absolutely beautiful out here. If you've got questions, come to the showroom. All the answers are here, and watch the video. You'll be convinced, and you'll stay a whole lot cooler this summer. You can go see my friends at Green Energy of SA. They've got a brand new office on San Pedro Avenue. Go to greenenergyofsa.com. Call the number on your screen for more information, 310-3371, and do it before it gets too hot.